All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my new bike, the 2025 Kawasaki Z900. I just picked it up from the dealer, rode it here about 5 to 10 minutes, tried to get the tires a bit warm so I could give you guys a better impression. Now, I love this thing, and the ride back home felt absolutely incredible, so I'm already super happy with it. I've done a couple of things to the bike, or have them do a couple of things to the bike. I got aftermarket indicators right away. There seems to be a problem with the relay, so they're blinking a bit too fast. I got mirrors, bar end mirrors, and I got the tail tidy, of course, and I wanted to get the pillion cover, but that hasn't arrived yet. They also told me that the indicators that I was supposed to get for the back, unfortunately, they were defective, so they had to RMA them, and once I bring my bike for the first service, they're going to change the back indicators as well. Not that big of a deal, you know, as long as the big tail is gone. And I got the Botus RS2 exhaust. Pretty standard exhaust model for Kawasaki. A lot of people like to go with it. This is the one I chose. I think it looks really sick and it sounds absolutely fantastic. So let's take it for a spin. It's obviously not cold right now. I'm going to show you the cold start later. Fantastic. All right, let's go. God damn, there's construction work everywhere nowadays. What do you guys think about the sound? I think it sounds absolutely ridiculous. Even though this is Euro 5 Plus and it has lost about 5 decibels from the previous model, I think it sounds absolutely incredible. Oh, God, I'm in love. I am in love. Sir, please go faster. Let me exit. So what is there to say about the bike? Why did I choose this thing? I mean, first of all, the Hornet sounds nothing like that. And second of all, I think the Z900, the 2025 model, has so many features that just make this an absolute murderer for any competitor that tries to even get close to this feature and this lineup. We got the 6-axis IMU, so as you can see on the screen, it changes and shows you your lean angle. We got cornering ABS, which is obviously a safety feature. You want to have that. It's just nice to have. Even if you never use it, it's nice to have. You might need it at some point. It's got about 125 horsepower. It's plenty for day-to-day riding. Really, you don't need more than that at all. And honestly, I felt like that the 2025 Z900 has such a new and sick design. It looks absolutely incredible that why wouldn't I pick this thing? Why wouldn't I go with this? For the price I got it at, which was about 9,500, so I think in total I paid about 11,100 with all the extras, and I think that's a really good price. The Hornet would have ran me about 13K. Personally, I don't think that's very competitive to the Z900 in this case. All right, here you go. Listen to this. Fucking incredible, man. Incredible. And the blipper is smooth as hell too. Like right now, blipped. Sounds good when it blips, sounds good when it accelerates. This thing is just an all-around joy. I love it. I've already tried to set up the Rideology app. Not sure if I can show you in this video. It doesn't seem to work. Every time I try to connect it with Bluetooth, it just times out and I have to kill the app. Not sure what's up with that. But I'll definitely make a video separately on the Rideology to get you guys a closer look at how that works with navigation and everything. You can do a couple of things to the screen. You can change, you have water temperature, which is fantastic. Really happy about that. You can obviously look at your average fuel consumption, all that shit. You can change the screen to another display type as well. Personally, I like this one because only on this one you can see the 6-axis IMU display. Your lean angle, it doesn't show up on the other one. And I think this just kind of looks, reminds me of a sports car. Like a really high-end sports car. I mean, personally, I'm a sucker for digital displays. I don't really like older bikes, especially bikes with no ABS. I just like modern stuff, you know? And just right now, I feel like the screen is much more of a joy to look at than the CBR screen is. I think it has more of the important features, it's better designed, and the display quality is a lot better as well. So, just from the get-go, sitting on this thing for 15 to 20 minutes, I feel just empowered in my choice. God damn, the sound is getting me every time. God damn. The pops and bangs, the little pops and bangs, they're not too crazy, like annoying crazy, like when an M3 CS goes by you and it just explodes everywhere. But it's pronounced, and it sounds good. And it doesn't seem like it's gonna get annoying on longer rides at all. Overall, man, this bike is crazy. Okay, so that pretty much concludes the first day of me riding. Yeah, there's a huge cut in the video because my battery was empty and my SD card died or some shit, so I wasn't ready to continue on from earlier. But after the first day of riding, I managed to do about 160 kilometers. I want to save it up a bit. I don't want to blast too much on it because I don't have a service appointment yet. I can say I'm absolutely in love with this bike. Check this out. Like, I found out how to force the pops and bangs. It's crazy. Absolutely crazy how that shit sounds. Really, it's fantastic. I love it. It sounds so good. Man, especially when you use the blipper. I mean, it's obviously the loudest in first gear, but especially if you use the blipper, it just completely shit hits the fan. This thing just sometimes explodes. It's not 100%, you can't always 100% control it, and sometimes it's louder than not, but really fantastic sound, fantastic exhaust. I'm really satisfied. I looked at all the other options, and the SE Project, for example, it didn't have this sound profile. With the pops and bangs, it didn't have any of that shit, and it's just so good. This exhaust is crazy. It really is crazy. I don't think I'll ever have a better sounding bike. This is perfect for me. In comparison to the CBR stock exhaust, I mean, obviously you can compare it, right? But it is crazy how Euro 5 Plus CBR and Euro 5 Plus Z900 can sound so different, and the Z900 sounds so unique. Obviously, it has a bigger engine, more displacement, everything, all of that. You know, bigger engine automatically usually means more sound, but I am really shocked by how big the difference is and how fun this thing is to ride. You know, like the handling, it's so light, the cruise control, like look at this, I can just ride without my hands completely. It's the most chill thing in the world. You can just sit here and ride like this the entire time. It's no fucks given. And then you brake and it stops. It's fantastic. I really like the bike. I did an oopsie while I was filtering. I actually hit my mirror on a garbage truck. That was kind of awkward. So I have a slight scratch on the mirror now, but it's not that big of a deal. It's just mirrors, you know, you can replace them. That's the first time that ever happened to me. But I guess the additional, like, what, 10, 15 centimeters really confused the shit out of me. Like, the CBR stops here, and this thing continues on like that and extends here. I think that was just difficult to get used to. I don't know, you live and learn. It's just a garbage truck. Hopefully I don't get sued, whatever. But yeah, day one with my new Z900. I'm just absolutely amazed by this bike. I'm happy with it so much. I do have to say, the seat isn't mega comfortable. It could be better. I'm probably gonna get a gel seat in the future. It's okay, it's very thick, but I have no ass. Like, I have zero ass, and if you have zero ass, everything hurts. But my seating position and my wrists are starting to feel so much better that I don't regret buying this bike at all. I'm completely in love, and the break-in period really isn't that bad. I can rev it up to like 5 to 6K and it doesn't make any problems like that. It's really easy to break in. You have a wide range, and even in that range, I can already do 130. So it's really not that big of a deal. Like, I remember with the CBR, it was difficult even going above 100. But yeah, conclusion, I love this bike. I am absolutely in love with this bike, and first gear uses so much gas, but it sounds so good, man. It sounds so good. Thank you guys so much for watching my video, and I hope you really enjoyed this bike. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, please. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below. I'll answer everything in the next more detailed video. So for now, the first impression video, bike is great. See ya. Bye. Peace.